Ashfaq, Dwijal Mehta.
Dwijal
Mehta.
Dwijal Mehta.
Got it.
Hello and welcome guys, my name is Imran Ismail and you're here with me at WebTalkies. Today I have Queens of Comedy, Urooj Ashfaq and Dwijal Mehta. Did I pronounce it right?
Yes, you did.
Right. So today we have them with us. They are performing for a show called Queens of Comedy.
Yes.
So there is no more King of Comedy, they are Queens of Comedy now. Alright?
Kings are also allowed.
Hey, not on this show.
But not on the show, yes.
Alright, so talk to me about the show. There are like different, there are like 8 girls from different part of India.
Yes.
How was it like, bonding with them, coming up with this unique idea? Like what it went through and like auditions and all. What were the struggles and all?
So I think for the audition rounds we were pretty much alone, but we only met each other when all 8 of us had gotten selected already. So yeah, it was about 40 days or so of practicing and workshops and shooting and stuff like that, and there was a lot of time for us, in the dressing rooms and stuff like that, or on set to talk. So yeah, of course, all of us bonded, and we have like a WhatsApp group, and like everyone is very pro each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how about you? What was the experience?
They were great. Like, they were so warm and friendly, and it was really nice. And we went to open mics together also, because we had a week. Yeah, because we had a week in between each episode, and we got our theme for the episode, and then we would write our material. So we had to go to open mics to test it. Like, otherwise, how do you know? You go on stage and you do it, and it's horrible. So then we went to open mics together, and we were constantly nervous with each other all the time. Like, we spent time with each other only being stressed out.
Okay.
And then we still like each other, so that's great.
In this process, you made best friend, worst friend, hate each other.
I hate Dwijal. I wanted to say that.
No need to say it online. You could have kept it between us. Why do other people need to know?
I feel like, no, we all got along.
You got along. Like, it took time, but the process took time to get along. But bus mil gaya yaar मेरी बहन है तो
it wasn't that fake also.
Yeah, बहन is
like happens with us. We guys हम देखते यार मेरा भाई है तू आजा बस
No, like we took our time to get to know each other, and then obviously we have our preferences. Like, we got along more with some people and we didn't. But we knew we were gonna only be together for a month.
Yeah.
So why would you like even go out of your way to fight?
Competition.
Yeah, but I'd like to say no one was just bitchy. Everyone was nice. Everyone was supportive.
It happens. They usually say girls are bitchy.
No. I think that got completely disproven. Everyone was too nice.
Okay, so you have done comedy before as well, right?
Yes.
And you do your own shows. Even you have tried comedy before that?
Yes,
So
I do stand up in Bombay. Yeah.
All right. So how was when was the occasion that you did your model, your ex-model for a corporate company, slave? They gave me a thing called ex-corporate slave. Why you call yourself a slave, a corporate slave?
Because if any of my ex-bosses are watching this, like, I love you, you're great, but I think the whole 9 to 5 or rather 9 to 9, 10, 11, 12 kind of office model thing, it was just not for me. And I don't know, I would get really bummed out at a desk job, being tied to a desk. So that's why, as a...
So then you
They
tried
tied you?
modeling?
Yeah, physically.
First you tried modeling or first you tried this corporate job?
So I used to model for about 2 years or so when I was in college. And then I always knew that I didn't want to do this professionally, I wanted to write.
Okay.
So I got a writing job as a copywriter in various different agencies over the course of maybe 2-3 years.
So when did you decide this? यार मैं comedy कर सकती हूँ. Did you try and test it with your family first or सीधा चल गया बस?
So I used to do stand up back in 2011 when this scene was just like sort of burgeoning in Bombay. And so I'd done a few open mics then, I'd won a few open mics then, but I got busy with other stuff because at that point I was doing theatre and modelling and college and something else. Like, I was all over the place at that time.
Okay.
So after I finished college, I decided to do a job and do the right thing and make money, blah blah blah. That did not last very long.
So how did you approach TLC then? They approached you or like...
TLC approached.
TLC approached you. They saw you performing somewhere.
I don't know. Basically, I just got a message in my other folder on Facebook saying, "Hey, would you like to participate?"
All right. So we know Urooj, we have seen her. All right, we've seen her with AIB and all. So how was the process for you? कब decide किया क्या पढ़ा आपने? Psychology.
Psychology, yeah. I did my bachelor's in psychology.
Alright, you tried for masters.
Yes, and no one took me in the colleges.
It's so bad.
So I was not cool. But then I did an open mic. My friend Sumaira Sheikh, she's also a stand-up comedian, and she did her first open mic. We were in college together. She took me to do an open mic, and then we were like, so neither of us got into any colleges. So then we're like, we have to do something, otherwise everyone's gonna think we're losers. So we just started doing open mics, and then it worked out. So now we're doing this.
So you write your own stuff and everything, right?
Stand-up is always you have to write your own material.
Sometimes we write each other's, but...
How does that work?
you have a premise, okay, if this happened on the show a lot actually, we gave each other a lot of jokes and we are just sitting with the comics and discuss your premise and they're like, oh, you should say that also. And you're like, okay, thank you for the free joke. No, not at all.
It's meant to be like a, like not always, but it can be like a group process, you know, writing together, because somebody else can give you a perspective that you maybe hadn't thought of.
Yeah.
And then you can do the same for the other person. So it's not like one person's only helping the other one's just like holding on to the jokes, and when it's their turn to help, they're like, haan, chal, cut.
But I saw the 2 episodes, like there is too much diversity. Like everyone is performing with a different genre. There are someone performing with the music, someone's doing something else, someone like there's too much like comedy here, but like I see a lot of different variations of the comedy. Do you guys like stick to a genre? कि नहीं मुझे comedy करना तो मुझे इसके बारे में ही करना है, या फिर you know, how do you come up with the stuff like that?
I think we all play to our strengths. Like Jhansi's strength is that she's also a theatre performer and she does
so well.
She's incredible. She's very talented and she plays so many instruments.
Yeah, exactly.
So she wanted to. So if you're in a competition, you're obviously going to play to your strengths, right? Like you can experiment outside of it. But that's what we did, I think. So like if I felt like I'm better with like dark material or edgy material, just like if you just felt like if that's your strength, someone just sticks to that for the competition.
Okay.
But I mean, we had themes, so we had to do different stuff.
So what do you prefer the most? Like, yeah, this is my comfort zone. You know, whenever you go, chal, you know, I want to perform in front of a new audience. You know, I don't want to experiment. So what do you come up with an idea? Like, what's a particular genre that you do?
I want to know the answer to this actually. I don't know.
Yeah, actually, we really do. We haven't figured out what kind of comics we are yet.
Right.
Because I mean, we're like I'm a year old, and how old are you?
Less than.
Yeah, less than that. So. We basically know nothing.
And you got a tag of Queens of Comedy already.
Yeah.
Look at us. Reality TV stars.
That's
so there's
right.
a license to kill that you guys get, right?
Yeah.
I'm giving you a license to chill over here. We'll chill maro and we'll talk about it, okay? So tell me the process, okay? A comedian, like you're going in front of like people you don't know, right? And you're going to perform in front of them. So thought process क्या चलता है वो टाइप पे? Like क्या होता? Like process क्या होता है? I'm gonna go in front of this guys and I'm going. या तो मुझे उन्हें हंसाना है या तो मुझे रुलाना है.
Rulana to matlab, that would be quite the plot twist that they thought you were so bad that they just in the audience they just wept and like bawled.
So what goes in the mind?
ये देखने से पहले हम मर क्यों नहीं गए? Yeah, I don't think we're that bad. Okay.
But even that would be better than silence. Silence is horrible.
Yeah. So what's the walk like you take? यहाँ से हम walk कर रहे हैं, okay, and you go to the mic. Process चलते रहता है. I'm gonna perform in front of some people. क्या चलता है?
I'm like, don't forget your jokes. I'm just like going over my jokes. Yeah, please don't fuck up. Don't forget your jokes. Don't stare at them too much.
Yeah, you're just thinking, or at least I'm just thinking, you have one job, reach there, say the words, and then like let's see if people laugh enough and then leave. Like don't like stand there, not say anything. Like that's what I'm thinking about it.
So how do you handle a cold crowd?
Okay, the one thing you can always do is acknowledge that you're bombing. That'll get you a couple of laughs.
Yeah.
But after a certain point, you can't just go like, I'm so bad. They're like, yeah, we paid money. Can you start being good now? So sometimes you just have a bad night. Like, so the host has to warm the crowd up. If supposing sometimes there's a night where everyone tries their best, but still it sucks, you just have to deal with it. Like you had a bad set.
It happened with you?
It happens all the time.
Like alive,
yeah.
Bomb like multiple.
Yeah.
You get shattered right after that. Yaar, main itni koshish kari. Why no one?
But I feel like the first time you bomb, it's like a character building thing, you know, because if you can come back after that, you know, that Eye of the Tiger song that they play in all movies when people are doing like exercising and, you know, prepping for like a race or something, that's what happens to you. You become that like, I can do this. If I can take this level of rejection, I can take anything from now on.
Yeah.
So do you play a blame game with yourself? Like, yaar, main buri thi nahi, yaar, audience hi kharab thi, you know?
Sometimes you blame the fact that you're trying new material. So you're like, this is new, I haven't worked on it. That's why it's failing. Then if you keep working on it, it still doesn't work. Then you have to just you either try a new premise or you just leave comedy. Like, you just have to pick.
That's not an option.
That's not an option.
Use your license to kill yourself.
Alright, you were trying to explain me something about side punch, up punch, and something.
Yeah,
I didn't get it quite.
I'm a kickboxer. No, I was trying to tell you. Okay, so I was just trying to tell you that in comedy there's something called punching down, which is that if you make fun of someone who is more disadvantaged than you, like socially or economically, and then you make fun of somebody, you're basically punching down. So that's an easy laugh usually. Like if I make fun of Dwijal, I'm punching sideways. If I make fun of Ambani, I'm punching up because he's better than me. He has more privilege. Yeah, it's an uppercut, yes.
Okay.
Because he has more privilege than me. So usually as a comic, you shouldn't punch down.
Alright, so do you have like a premise that you don't have to cross this border? Like, itna hai yaar, uske aage mujhe kuch nahi bolna chahiye. Like you said, you cannot punch downwards. What does that mean?
how do I give you okay, so if you're making fun of poor people, then are you making fun of them for being poor?
Okay.
Or are you making fun of them
for the situation?
For their situation,
like
are
oppressors. And
yeah.
like you shouldn't be blaming the victim. If you're going to make a joke around it, then blame the oppressor, blame the system, or make fun of the system.
Unless
rather than, you know, especially in very sensitive cases, at least this is what I think.
Alright.
Like poor is still such a vague, like broad category, but when it gets more and more specific or like certain groups and stuff, then I feel like either you need to be careful or even if you don't want to be careful, which is a personal choice, other people can like misconstrue it into thinking like, what a terrible person you are.
But like also if it's a really good joke, then it doesn't matter. Like okay, if you're making fun of someone and they're below you, then it better be a good joke. Otherwise you're just being a dick on stage. Like I can't think of an example right now. I wish I could. Okay. But like if it's a very good joke, if it's fucking funny, then it's okay. Otherwise you're just being an asshole. Otherwise you're saying, ye gareeb log. And everyone else, and you get the audience response also. Audience is also like, wo gareeb hai to. And then all I'm saying is punching down is looked down upon.
Okay. So we learn something new, guys. Side mein punch karo, aapke baaju wale ho.
Yeah.
Don't punch down. Or just punch up. And is there something like punch behind or kick behind kick or something like that?
No, but you can invent it when you start doing comedy.
You make fun of your past. It's punching back, I guess.
That's something new to learn.
Yeah, but don't learn from us. We don't know anything. So yeah.
Alright, so while you're performing in between your set, okay, you know, it's great when the jokes are working.
Yeah.
Alright. But when the jokes are not working and you know यार मेरे jokes काम नहीं कर रहे, like what do you do at that time? यार मुझे कुछ करना है, मेरे joke ही काम नहीं कर रहे, क्या करते हो? You know, we come at a certain point. Even I try to do that sometimes. यार नहीं काम कर रहे, let's try something.
Crowd interaction always helps sometimes. If you just start talking to someone, so if the host has gone before you, they'll always pick one person in the crowd and make fun of that guy, right?
Okay.
You can use him. Like you can just be like, "Ha, tu to has le," and then everyone will laugh at that. It's just sometimes when you're really bombing, you go to like any extent just to get the crowd on your side. So crowd work usually helps. Sometimes I go back to old material if my new material is not working at all, and it's like a paid show. And sometimes because you have to go back to your new material, old material because you worked on that, and sometimes you just deal with it.
Yeah,
right?
sometimes you just ride it out.
Yeah.
But set ke beech mein ho, you know. I'm like, yaar, my jokes are not working. What should I do? Did you freeze sometimes?
Yeah, you freeze. You're bad. You can. I was
everyone's staring at you like this.
Yes, I was. The audience could hear me swallow at an open mic recently. I was so scared. I was like, and they could hear it. Like I came off stage and comics were like, why were you like gulping so much? Because I was scared. I was doing really badly.
So tell me about this show. Tell me more about the show. There are 3 judges.
Yes.
Very known faces. Richa Chadha is there.
Yes, Richa Chadha, Kanis Surka, and Rohan Joshi.
Alright, so did they help you to get where you are right now? Like, did they help you with the comedy or something? Or they were just purely judging you guys?
I mean, they were judging us, but at the end of each round, they gave us some, like a couple of lines of constructive feedback. And obviously that's helped. We're all going to incorporate, all those things in our sets from now on.
Did you meet these judges before, like, or they just came on
just
the
the
show?
show.
Just the show.
But Kanis we met because she took an improv workshop.
We had a workshop with her, but the others we met literally
during the show. Kanis took an improv workshop because the punchline round, which we didn't have in the pilot, which people have seen, from the second episode onwards we have eliminations.
Okay.
So 2 people go into eliminations and then they have a punchline round, which is improv. So Kanis took a workshop with us for that to just like prepare us for it. So we knew her then.
So tell me, you guys are new in this. You're saying as it is, right? Abhi, there's a situation. You need a new set, alright? अब comedians के साथ में ऐसा कभी होता है क्या यार? सब ब्रेकअप चालू है हमारा, okay? वो मुझ पे चिल्ला रहा है, but यार मुझे एक आइडिया आ गया, तू बकते रहे. I just noted it down. Does it happen like that?
Yeah.
This usually the comedians are really, lazy people. They don't get off the bed. What?
That's what?
I've heard that. मेरे comedians.
There's no bed here. I'm here.
So ऐसे क्या funny reasons है जहाँ पे I interacted with girls before I came here, guys. कि मैं पूछ रहा था कि relationship में what are the different reasons that you got and you were rejected for that? बहुत अलग-अलग reasons मिले मुझे, like तू lazy है and all, So did you face as a comedian कि यार तू comedian है but तू real life में थी comedian नहीं? And they just break up.
Real life में थी comedian नहीं है because you're not getting dumped or which
one? You're getting dumped. You're getting dumped because यार.
Hey, I am getting dumped by no one. Okay, don't stop spreading all these rumors about me.
I'm just asking you.
I'm dumping people over here.
I mean, if you see us on stage, obviously we are funny because we worked on that material. But like in real life, you have your off days. Like you're not funny every day.
People like us, right?
Yeah.
No, the worst thing about being a stand-up comedian is that the minute your friends find out, they're like, "A joke bolna," and it's just
Oh my
like,
God.
As
Do you
a
get this
chutkola
weird
machine,
WhatsApp
I'm
and
not.
all?
You
Do you
know,
get this
I'm not
weird
a
WhatsApp?
joke
Jokes.
forwarding machine. You know, that's what they expect.
Yeah.
You enter room, they're like, "Hey, jokes," and you're like, "Arey."
Jocks.
Like, let me sit down.
So you must get a lot of weird like text messages to बहुत आते रहेंगे ये नया joke है try कर कैसा लग रहा है and all.
And it's the worst because you're sometimes having a conversation with your friend and they said something funny and you laughed. But now they're like, yes, stage pe karna. I'm like, how do I do this? How do I explain to them?
Also, do you get this? I get a lot of messages from guys saying, "Hey, I have this joke. I think you should use it." And it's all like, I think I can write my own material.
I think they want to get into your pants. It's like,
or get into my set.
Set?
Is that a thing now?
Alright, so when you decided comedy, like तुमने छोड़ दिया modeling छोड़ा, then you left the corporate job as well.
Yes.
Family was supportive and all. ऐसा situation आता, oh mama, thank you so much, or dad, why should I do this? Because being a girl, comedy try करना, you know, I spoke with the manager. They said there's more male-oriented comedies like nowadays, something like that. And when girls trying to enter into comedy, support होता है उतना जितना.
yeah, the scene is really supportive.
The scene is really supportive. There might
Yeah.
be more male comics in the scene and
Okay.
fewer female comics, but everyone's very warm and welcoming and stuff.
Yeah,
And,
it's like any other field, right? It's the same. Like there's more men than there are women because now women have entered the workforce way after men have.
Okay.
So it's like anything. Obviously, the number of men are more than women, but in the Mumbai scene at least, it's been very warm. It's super supportive. I can't speak for all the scenes in all the cities, but it's been great, right? It's been pretty nice. So.
So tell me, are comedians allowed to be racist? I've heard a lot of time. मैं comedian हूँ यार, मैं racist बन सकता हूँ.
No, I don't think so.
There are certain taboos about comedians. Right?
If your joke is good,
See, but again, I would say the joke is good if they're not, like she said, punching down, right? Like if you're making fun of a minority, just for the stereotypical reasons, they've been persecuted for years and stuff. Then I feel like that's a low-hanging fruit joke. That's too easy. You weren't clever.
Okay.
So I feel like what she means is that a good joke is, it's not the easiest reach.
Yeah, you're saying something new about a stereotype that probably has been perpetuated for a while. Like you're saying something new and clever, like you said. But I mean, nobody's allowed to be racist because it's illegal. I mean, we can't say this on the Facebook Live because there's laws. Not.
Alright, I'm sure you guys used to get a lot of these questions. Are you going to try comedy full time?
Yeah, I'm doing it full time.
I am doing it full time.
जब कोई ऐसा पूछता है तो क्या reaction होता है? I'm asking you like this. Are you girls gonna try comedy all the time? Like full time comedy?
I don't think anyone's ever asked us this.
No.
Like,
Yeah.
are you girls gonna?
Like
Karo yaar, theek hai, you're like. You look so upset that we're pursuing it full.
Full-time comedy is just going to gigs in the evening and writing stuff in the day. So.
Alright, so what we'll do is I have a game prepared for you guys.
Okay.
Yes.
So we'll go.
Is this our coffee with Karan moment?
Rapid
Do we
round.
get to play? Yeah.
Mm.
Should we out the people from
Much
Bollywood?
better, much better. Alright, so this is the game. Alright, I'll be saying you certain things which girls they hear all the time. Okay, from guys. You have to come with a quick and थोड़े अच्छे snarky rebuttal देना मुझे, right? I'm a guy who is accusing for something else, something like that, right?
No pressure. Who goes first?
Okay, I'm trying to make dumb of myself, but try. Let's try. देखते हैं. Okay, you have to be funny, alright?
Thanks.
Just guys, watch the show if you want humor. We are humans right
Yeah,
now.
the show is really great. Watch. It's the 2 episodes are already out, right?
One episode.
It's the first episode, but
yeah.
it's divided into two
parts
on YouTube.
Alright, how many episodes are there in total?
8.
8 are there, right? Okay, it's gonna come on TV and YouTube as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
both.
Okay.
Watch
No
it.
problem. So when is the next episode coming?
Saturday is part 1 and Sunday is part 2. Yeah.
Both
time?
at 10 p.m.
10 p.m. on
10
TLC.
p.m. on TLC.
10 p.m. on TLC.
10 p.m. on YouTube as well. It's going to be simultaneously cast.
Okay, simultaneously.
Yeah.
Alright. Chalo, let's go on with the game.
Okay.
This is for you, okay?
Me.
Yeah.
Okay.
यार eventually तू शादी कर जाएगी और settle ही करना है तुझे.
Eventually, तू भी शादी करेगा और settle हो जाएगा. So, high five! Monogamy. I mean, yeah.
Okay, I got the uppercut. I got the uppercut now, okay? Girls don't sit like that.
Oh, sorry, what do you mean like this? By the way, guys, I'm spreading my legs because you can't see.
See anything.
I got punched down now, okay? Okay.
He has no idea what the punches are, guys. I have to say that
Men
right.
who say things like this, there's no punch up, punch down. There's punch below the belt.
It's always below the belt.
There's a special kind of punch for those people.
Those are questions given by the girls, alright? So I'm not.
No, we're not.
No one is judging you on your show.
Okay.
It's judging us.
Okay, tell me something. Are you going to go college dressed like this? Is it a fashion show?
Is there a fashion show? Because I made an effort, so there better be one.
Alright, good one. Just get married to some rich guy, yaar.
Yes.
You know anyone? तू तो नहीं है यार. तेरा तो नहीं होगा.
Okay. Why you girls can't handle jokes?
Because your jokes are bad.
Alright, that bad.
Because they're not funny.
Okay,
They're
that's
not
fine.
jokes. Yeah. I'm sorry.
मुझे रोना आ रहा है अभी. Okay, you drink beer? Whiskey भी दी है?
You want to buy me some?
Nice, man. Okay, don't be so emotional, yaar.
Wow, I never get that because I'm a stone cold fox. But yeah, I won't. I'm sucking so bad. I have nothing to say. What do you say to don't be so? Does no one ever ask you to not be emotional as a boy? Have you ever gotten it?
No, because I'm never emotional. सब चीज logical
But
होती है
को
man.
दर्द नहीं होता.
That's not true. Boys
बहुत
are
दर्द
also
होता है.
emotional. Boys are super whiny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I cry sometimes.
Oh.
Shower में.
Cry in the shower so no one can see my tears.
मैं नहीं सच्ची में.
No, I believe you. I also cry in the shower.
Okay. This is for you, right? Okay, come on. You show off your legs and then complain it's not safe out there.
So serious.
Your legs have spikes on them. Like, it's not safe because my legs are radiating like spikes and heat.
Wow, I don't even know what to say to this.
But you show off your legs and then complain it's not safe out there. So legs are causing traffic accidents, I guess. So this is not
I
good
just
for
feel
the
like
promotions
hate
of the
how,
show
like,
because
sexist.
we're not being funny.
Alright,
right
no
now.
problem.
Oh, I'd say you're just jealous because you don't have these legs in your life.
That's true.
Or you don't have the money to buy a razor. Either of the two. Sorry, that's the best I got for now.
Yeah.
I think we're tapped out now.
Okay, no problem.
No, I'm joking.
Are you? Because
I'm trying.
We're trying. We're definitely
They're trying really
yes.
hard, man. They're trying really
We're trying
hard.
really hard.
No problem.
Who says women aren't funny?
Okay, I've got last two for you guys, alright? One for Urooj and one for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay? They want ladies' seat. Okay? At the same time, they want equality also. Why?
I mean, because what?
Yeah, what?
They want lady seat at the same time. Those two are not mutually exclusive,
Yeah.
guys. We have one dabba where we all sit, and then the rest of the train is yours. And if I go to that place, someone gropes my butt. So I want equality so that I can go to the men's compartment and no one gropes my fucking butt.
Yeah.
That's serious. मैं comedy का answers मांग रहा हूँ.
I feel very strongly about my lady seat because I used it to get here.
Okay, no problem.
That was not funny.
Okay, I don't mean to be sexist, but women really can't drive.
I would run that person over.
Nice, nice.
That's my entire response.
nice. That's
Just
good.
like, oh, you're right. Oh shit, that driving, the wheel is out of control. Bye, I guess. See you.
Alright, so really bad.
I have to
Really
say,
bad.
none of this has ever been said to me. Okay, like
These are the questions, girls have researched on. I got it from the girls.
blame the women.
I can't come up with such good lines, yeah. Okay, so we're at the end part of a show. Okay,
Yeah.
what I'm gonna ask you right now. So you guys said you have started. It's been a year for you.